What happened to Siphiwe Tshabalala? I bet we all remember Tshabalala's goal. 2010, the FIFA Men's World Cup, South Africa versus Mexico. Now, Siphiwe Tshabalala scored the first ever World Cup goal on African soil. And as the greatest football commentator, Peter Drury, during the commentary said, "It's Tshabalala. Goal Bafana Bafana. Goal for South Africa. Goal for all Africa."
Tonight just led the charge from South Africa. Marquez. Taylor. What's he say? It's a really good ball. It's Tshabalala! Goal! Bafana Bafana! Goal for South Africa! Goal for all Africa! Jambulila! Rejoice! Bafana Bafana have popped the first cork on their day of days! Tshabalala! Well, we felt throughout because of the way they play, the Mexicans can leave themselves vulnerable at the back. But I'll tell you what, if Brazil did this, we'd be raving about it for ages. This is a stunning, stunning effort. The passing was so incisive, didn't give Mexico a chance. And once he got in position, Tshabalala, he had to compose himself. It sat up beautifully for him just before he met him with his instep. And Perez is getting nowhere near that. That is a thunderbolt. And now we've got a bit of a shock coming.
Now, this goal brought everyone together.
Wow.
And the stadium erupted in vuvuzela-inspired noise and choruses. What people are asking is that, what happened to Siphiwe Tshabalala? Or did he retire? And how many goals does Tshabalala have? In this video, we will investigate Siphiwe Tshabalala, upbringing, football career, the 2010 FIFA Men's World Cup, and the post-football life. Kindly, if you like this content, do subscribe to the channel. Let's go. Tshabalala's full name is Lawrence Siphiwe Tshabalala and was born 40 years ago on the 25th day of September 1984. He was the first child of Isaac Tshabalala and Rebecca Mahubu, who lived in Town, Soweto of South Africa. Tshabalala had a sister called Mponi Tshabalala, whom she lived together alongside his cousins and grandparents. However, there is a man who claimed that Siphiwe Tshabalala was his son. We shall investigate this allegation later in the video. Isaac Tshabalala, Tshabalala's father, worked as a taxi driver, while his mother, probably a housewife. I didn't get enough info about her. Now, Tshabalala schooled at Sinamarena Secondary School and dreamed of being a certified accountant. Now, how did Tshabalala shift from his long dream career to football? Just like other children from Soweto, Tshabalala started playing street football at an early age. In a past interview with SuperSport PSL fixtures, Tshabalala recalls using stones or rocks as goal posts. The fans hype during matches, watching Mamelodi Sundowns, Orlando Pirates and Kaizer Chiefs on TV fueled his love for the game, and this player was his idol.
My love for Diski began at an early age, where I was born and bred, and Soweto, Piri, and I started playing Diski like, any other kid. I think it's safe to say almost 100% then of the kids, they loved Diski and would all play, on the street and use stones or rocks as goalpost. If you have goalkeepers, would play 4-post, but then would call it 4-pali, and then I would play 2-pali or 1-pali. That's where the love began, and watching TV as well, watching Kaizer Chiefs, Orlando Pirates, Sundowns, and the hype from the fans, build up towards those big games, and it actually drew the interest in me to follow this, to love this, and to actually play it.
Tshabalala shot!
And I give him Dogish. He was my role model. I looked up to him. He inspired me a lot, and I enjoyed his style of play. Very calm, easy, and skillful. Visionary. Making those good passes. And he was a darling of South African football, and I think I made a right decision by admiring him.
Tshabalala started his youth career in 1991 at Phiri Arsenal and later played for Phiri Movers, Kaizer Chiefs and Moroka Swallows up to 2003 in the youth divisions. In 2003, he signed for Alexandra United senior team and made 26 appearances, scoring 7 goals. He later played for Free State Stars, where he made history as the first player to make an international debut while still playing in the first national division of South Africa. This caught the eyes of his former club, Kaizer Chiefs, who re-signed him in 2007. While at Kaizer Chiefs, he netted 48 goals in 292 appearances, spanning 11 years. Now, Tshabalala's main position was the left wing, but he occasionally played as at right wing and attacking midfielder. He went on to play for Turkish side BB Ezurunspor between 2018 and 2019. He later returned to South Africa's Amazulu between 2020 and 2021. Now, throughout his senior club's career, Tshabalala netted 86 goals in 401 club appearances.
When I got to Free State Stars, it wasn't, the way that I'd anticipated. When I arrived there, then you had to play against the first team. It was a trial. So I played well, and then I think out of the 20 players, 3 remained behind, and later on I signed with them. So it wasn't easy. It was very difficult. It was very tough, and our coach was Roy Barreto.
In the international scene, Tshabalala made his debut in a friendly match against Egypt in 2006, 14th of January. He will later feature in 3 African Football Cup of Nations AFCON in 2006, 2008 and 2013. He also featured in FIFA Confederations Cup in 2009 and the FIFA World Cup in 2010. While making his 50th country appearance, he scored this famous goal in the 55th minute against Mexico. Check it out.
Tonight just led the charge from South Africa.
As he's saying, it's a really good ball. It's Tshabalala! Goal! Bafana! Bafana! Goal for South Africa! Goal for all Africa! Tshabalala! Rejoice! Bafana! Bafana have put the first cork on their day of days! Siphiwe Tshabalala!
Well, we falter out because of the way they play. The Mexicans can leave themselves vulnerable at the back. But I'll tell you what, if Brazil did this, we'd be raving about it for ages. This is a stunning, stunning effort. The passing was so incisive, didn't give Mexico a chance. And once he got in position, Tshabalala, he had to compose himself. It sat up beautifully for him just before he met him with his instep. And Perez is getting nowhere near that.
Now, this goal was shortlisted for the prestigious Puskas Award in 2010. Tshabalala went on to score 12 goals in 91 appearances for South Africa, and he's the second most capped player behind Aaron Mokoena with 107 appearances. Tshabalala has been honored for his prolific performances. Especially in 2010, he was honored as the South Afrikan Footballer of the Year, but throughout his football career, he won the Baymet Cup once, the Absa Premiership twice, the MTN 8 Cup once, the Nedbank Cup once, the Telkom Charity Cup once, the Telkom Knockout thrice, and Vodacom Challenge once. Now, early in the video, we touched on a man who claimed to be Tshabalala's biological father. Remember? Now, this man was called Samson Nangani. He was from the region of Limpopo. He made these claims during the burial of Tshabalala's mother, who died in 2010, saying that Tshabalala was a child and that he lost contact with his mother while she was still pregnant. But these are claims that Tshabalala denied of being his son. And what about love? Now, Tshabalala married the former Miss South Africa, Bokang Monjane, after dating for 4 years. He married her in 2016 and they had 2 children. However, his love life was scandalized after one of them, that is Tshabalala and Malawian Robin Galande, a former Atletico Madrid academy player. One of them was allegedly impregnated a lady called Zanele Hanye Sikosana. Now, Tshabalala last featured for the Amazulu Football Club in 2 matches between 2020 and 2021 season. He is currently not contracted with any club, but he is a philanthropist, and he is also the chairman of Siphiwe Tshabalala Foundation and the director of SB Powerhouse alongside his wife Bokang Monjane. He is also very active on X, formerly Twitter, and posts quite often. Lastly, we look at the commentator of Tshabalala's famous goal, Peter Drury. He said this about the goal and the comment.
My favourite football match that I ever commentated on and goal, and I'm not just saying this because I'm speaking to this audience, but is Tshabalala for South Africa at the start of the World Cup of 2010.
Taylor, as he's saying, it's a really good ball. It's Tshabalala! Goal! Bafana! Bafana! Goal for South Africa! Goal for all Africa! Tshabalala! Rejoice!
Surely, Tshabalala is part of African football heritage. If you have enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel to be notified when we upload the next video. You can tell me in the comments section which footballer is part of African heritage. This is Football Heritage. Let's meet again in the next video.
They finally met the legendary Peter Junior.
The big man.
Amazing. Amazing.
Yeah.